Hi, my name is Sophia Janak, and I have been tasked with introducing the Katie Kraft. I would like to start off by stating unknown facts that I have recently learned about Katie because she is a beast at 80s and 90s trivia. First, one of her nicknames includes Casey and the Sunshine after the popular band from the 70s. She knows many facts about Beyonce's hit single, Single Ladies, such that it won the Best Music Video Award in 2009. Katie is able to name all 5 of the Spice Girls, and Katie is also an avid dancer on the dance floor, having done the Fisherman Dance not once but twice with Peyton. I'm so lucky to have called Katie my friend for the last 10 years. I can't wait to hear many more facts about Katie that she will reveal today. Now, without further introduction, I present Catherine Ann Kraft.
Just imagine 5-year-old me swimming in the pool in my backyard with my friends and my family in the middle of the summer. My friend and I were in the pool while all the adults were talking on the pool deck. Well, except for my dad. If anyone in this room knew my dad, you would know that he was my favorite person in the world and someone I would always have fun with. My friend and I were sitting in the inflatable in the pool, and my dad was throwing us around and flipping the inflatable in any and all directions. My friend and I were having the most fun when all of a sudden I felt the inflatable start to flip again. However, I did not land in the pool like it usually did. No, I landed face down on the side of the pool on the concrete. But it's all good because my chin broke my fall, and I broke my friend's fall. I felt his entire body slam onto mine, causing my chin to hit the ground once again. After yelling at him to quickly get off because something did not feel right, I figured I just had a small bruise on my chin. But after standing up, looking down, and seeing the literal lake of blood on the ground from where my chin was previously lying, I began to panic. But that panic turned into anger when I realized that no one was there to help me. My dramatic 5-year-old self was convinced that no one loved me because no one was on their knees making sure I was okay. Recently, I found out that no one came to my rescue simply because no one had noticed my chin was busted open. Soon enough, I made my injury known, and I was surrounded by my family who was checking the severity of my busted open chin. I was then taken to the hospital to get stitches. Even though I convinced myself that no one loved me, I was wrong, and I was soon surrounded by so many people who loved me. Flash forward to fall break of sophomore year, I was at home by myself while my mom and my older brother were college touring in New York City. I remember being upset because all of my friends were either at the beach or out of the country, and I was stuck at home alone. The same thing happened during spring break of my junior year, but this time they took me with them. We toured places like University of Virginia and Washington and Lee University. I had absolutely no interest in going to either of these places, and I was still upset that I was not tanning at the beach or in Colorado skiing. I remember thinking that no one cared about what I had to say about where we should go for breaks, but everyone cared about what my brother wanted to do. I felt like no one cared about me because we were not touring the places I wanted to see, and we were only touring the places I had no interest in going to. But the thing is, my brother and I had such different ideas of where we wanted to go to college. My brother is only a year older than I am, so he was graduating soon and needed to decide where he wanted to go to college. So now, as a senior, I understand the college process a little more and how crucial it is to tour a bunch of colleges because they are all so different. I had to let him have time to discover where he wanted to spend the next chapter of his life because he had less time than I did. I had to show him love and encourage him while he was visiting, and I also got to spend time with the people I love most, my family. I also want to take time to apologize to my mom for being in such a bad mood during those visits. I know that y'all probably won't remember this speech in a month, but if you take away anything from this speech, I want it to be this. Remember that you are so loved. You are loved by so many people around you, and half the time you have no idea. People show love in many different ways, and sometimes it doesn't even feel like love. Think about it like this. If you have a cup full of water, the more water you pour out, the more room you have to add more, and the cycle continues. So the more love you give to others, the more room you have to receive love. Thank you.